Well, greetings from David and Renee Gillespie at Pumpkintown Primitives. Today, we're going to take you along with us to Moosehead Lake in Maine. And we have a nice little cabin up here and went fishing with some 100-year-old fishing rods. So if you like that kind of stuff, just stay tuned. Where we are here on Moosehead Lake is about 60 miles from Canada. And Moosehead Lake is one of the largest lakes in the Northeast. Maybe the largest as far as I know it. I think it is. And it's very unpopulated during this time of year. So we almost had the place to ourselves when we were on the water. I believe this is a little footage I got of one of the lake loons up there. Very neat. The lake was a big resort area back in the late 1800s up to like the 1930s and 40s. And a lot of cabins and hunting camps up this way. And of course you can see moose, but we did not, sadly. The cabin that we rented was very, very nice. Look at the view from out the living room window there. And had our own little kitchen here. And so we could make our own food because there's not a lot of restaurants in this area, as you can imagine. It was just perfect for us. I think the cabin must have been built in the 70s, maybe earlier. But it was very, very spacious and perfect for what we were looking for. So here we are on Moosehead Lake in Maine, and I'm using a 1920s Bristol steel rod with a 1930s South Bend Orino anti-backlash reel with silk twisted line, 18-pound test. And the line, I think, is at least 60 years old, maybe older. Thankfully for me, Renee was on the rowing team back in college at Washington College in Maryland. So she's always quick and ready to wield a paddle and loves to do it. So for all you men out there, if your wives have any interest in paddling, it gives you both a chance to have quality time together, and it works out better for me for fishing. And of course, it saves us a couple pennies on gas as well. Okay, day one dockside report. Me and Renee are in the water, in the boat after all. He got us the boat. So it has a little 4-horsepower motor, and it's so windy right now, we're just letting the wind carry us. And so I'm fishing with frozen smelt right on the bottom, and I'm letting it kind of troll. So we're kind of trolling by the wind right now. And I think I just got hung. This is one of the preferred methods I found to fishing up on Moosehead Lake was with these sliding bait hooks. You find those up in the hardware stores. Indian Hill is one place down in Greenville. And you hook the smelt through the nostrils and then in the back. 2 places, all attached to the same string. And then you just jig it or kind of troll it. Renee on Moosehead. Have you seen any moose?
Not yet.
I asked Renee's mama to come out and get some pictures and video of us out there from the porch, so that's Risa up on the porch there. Our cabin had a spacious upstairs also that would have fit many people. So it was just me and Renee and Renee's mother. So we let Renee's mother keep the large bedroom downstairs, and we were able to sleep upstairs. From our bedroom upstairs, we could hear the loon, and you can hear it here if you'll listen closely. Now here Renee caught me reading a 1930s book on how to fish, and I'm looking at a chapter on 1920s fishing rods. So I've got a couple with me over here in the corner that I hope to use tomorrow, Lord willing. So I'm just making sure that I understand how to properly throw them. Here's the map of the Moosehead Lake. So this is how they fish up in Moosehead Lake, is they use smelt to fish for salmon and for trout. And I'm getting ready here to take it out on the water. Hey there, it's Renee and me out here. We're doing a little trolling with our little 4-horsepower motorboat. And I've got a spoon on here. And I bought it at the local place, and they said, this guy told me that he caught a 4-pound salmon on the same spoon this morning. So we're going about a 1.5 miles per hour. Just putzing along here. It's very windy out here today. Can't hardly see it, but it can cut through me like a knife. Very windy. Put that choke in, boy, It's fascinating how quickly, when we got out on the water, the wind picked up and just kind of tossed us around. So it made it for an interesting afternoon, but still a fun one. Well, now we can finally say we found a moose. We finally saw one in Maine. Up here at Moosehead Lake, two of the main fish that you fish for is trout and salmon, landlocked salmon. And that's what I was trolling for. And I didn't have any success with it, but I certainly had a good time. And I can't wait till, Lord willing, go back and try it again, because I really would like to catch me a salmon someday, Lord willing. Well, thank y'all for coming along with us today on Moosehead Lake. We hope that you've enjoyed it, and I hope to post other videos, Lord willing, soon about the older style fishing rods and reels, and even a steamboat ride. So stay tuned for that, and like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much.